we are still going to be multiplying binomials here. So it's just what you just learned in practice, but we're going to look at a couple what's called special cases, where it's the same process, but something a little interesting happens. All right, let's take a look. Here's our first special case. I want you to observe, I have this term and this term are the same. This term and this term are the same, but they have different signs, okay? So let's see what happens in this particular case where we happen to have two binomials that are pretty similar and the only difference is the sign. So let's see, we follow our same pattern, right? So we're gonna go, here, we're gonna do x times x, that's x squared. X times 7, that's plus 7x. Same deal here, negative 7 times x, right? That's negative times positive, that's negative 7x. And negative 7 times 7, negative times positive is negative. 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, notice, same thing, I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm going to go ahead and combine my like terms. My like terms are right here in the middle, okay? 7 minus 7 is 0. This is x squared plus 0x minus 49. Do I write it like that? No, absolutely not. I look crazy when I write it like that. Nope, you're going to write it just like this. Okay, so something interesting happens, right? That middle term ends up being 0 and ends up not being written. So kind of interesting. Here's another special case. What if I have something like this? What does this mean? Remember, something squared means something being multiplied by itself. So this means 3x minus 5 times 3x minus 5. After this, it's actually super just exactly like what you just did. Okay, so again, this is 3x times x. That's 9x squared, right? That's 3 times 3 is 9. X times x is x squared. 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. Negative 5 times 3x, that's also negative 15x, right? This is positive times negative, that's negative. This is negative times positive, that's negative. Okay, and then negative 5 times negative 5, that's negative times negative, that's positive, and 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, I'm going to combine my like terms. Now look, I want to point out, this is different than this. Here I had a positive and a negative. That was 7 positives, 7 negatives. They cancel, they make 0. This is 15 negatives, 15 more negatives. They do not cancel. This does not equal 0x. This does not equal 0x. This is 15 negatives, 15 more negatives. That's 30 negatives. Okay. Had this been a plus 5, right, this would have been positive 15, that would have been positive 30, okay? But what it doesn't happen is it doesn't cancel, okay? These two signs were the same, therefore these two signs ended up being the same, and this was combining these 15 negatives, these 15 negatives. Over here, the two signs were different, that's where I got that 0x.